What it do, YouTube? It's your boy Legendary J-Mans, and we back right here, baby. Episode 8. We are in Season 2 of the Cavs offseason right here, and we are hoping to make a splash right here. End of the season simulation right here for you guys. Let's see how our season ends right here. Currently 25 and 50. We at the bottom of the barrel. You know how we do, tank season. Even though, got some bad news. We'll see if anyone remembers from previous episodes, which I'll be surprised because I paused this series for a while, but I did bring it back. But you guys will see up ahead. Right here, MVP, the boy Kyrie dropping 31 and 6 on the season. Terry does get Rookie of the Year. That's our #1 pick right there, going to work. Man's a dog. I like that. Want to see that 3-point percentage come up a little bit more, but still pretty solid. Brandon Clark, 6th Man of the Year. Kawhi, Defensive Player, and Ja Morant, Most Improved. Dang, I wish I remembered how he did the season before. But here we go. Quick look at our cap situation going into the offseason right here. We got a lot of people on the 1-year deal, so I have a lot of cap flexibility to hopefully make a splash. I'm looking to sign someone, so hopefully we can pull it off. Right here you see we finished worst in the Eastern Conference, and we had the worst record from the West too. So worst team in the NBA, 25 wins, 57 losses. You know how we do out here in Cleveland. But yeah, I'm hoping we can make a move. Hopefully we get to 500, about a 500 team this next season, make the playoffs, and hopefully the progression goes good for our players as well. Let's get into the playoffs though. Let's simulate. Dallas ended up with the 1 seed right there. The Clippers at a 4. Okay. San Antonio comes back. It has a 3 seed now, and the Warriors barely got in. They're playing LeBron and they lose. Cap. Actually, I can see them losing to the Lakers now. Yeah, that's a weird matchup though. 2-7, those two teams. Is what it is. So right here, conference finals, Dallas and LA, Brooklyn and Milwaukee. They're both competing. Dallas gets the sweep on the Lakers, and Milwaukee wins a game 7 against Brooklyn. That would have been a real fun series, especially with KD and Kyrie back. But the Bucks do win the chip. So year 2 of this Myleague series, the Bucks win the finals. So we skip ahead. End of the year stats for our guys right here. Terry, once again, he Rookie of the Year, great season, 21 and 8, 2 dimes. You know, doing his thing. They're pretty solid for us. Hopefully keeps progressing. That will definitely help. Colin Sexton looks like he had a decent, right, 18. Big time scorer, only 4 dimes though. I definitely want to see the dimes come up a whole lot more. Darius Garland, great 6-man right there, 13 and 3. Off the bench, 45 and 38 from 3. So I like that. Nice little 3-point shooter right there. He got a lot of badge progression this year. Look at all the badges he has been getting, and getting up to a lot of bronze badges, as you can see. But he's definitely progressing. He's gonna be a dog, so I'm definitely trying to keep him. Still undecided on Colin Sexton. We'll see how it goes. They're both young. I could end up just keeping both of them. Maybe keep one of them as a 6-man, or we might have to go with the 2-guard situation. I feel like defensively it's just gonna be a mess to freaking run that offense. But who knows, it might work. So maybe if it doesn't go as planned this next season, maybe we could try that lineup out. We'll see what we come up with. But yeah, look, Kevin Porter I felt like did amazing. 40%, 35 from 3. He definitely improved a lot on defense as well. So hopefully he could get some nice progression here in the offseason as well. Terrence Davis, a little disappointed. Wish he did a little more. But that could just be lack of minutes, and you know, first time and we're on a trash team. So we skip. We're actually in the offseason now. So player retirements. Looking at some of the people right here who have officially retired. Staff retirements. Yeah. Hall of Fame inductees. The boy Vince gets in. What a goat. League meetings, nothing major, right? The only one that was close was the Rising Stars, I believe 23, yeah. So that one got to 19. Oh, and opposing teams enter the bonus after 16 fouls. So that didn't happen. Time for the lottery. And time for the bad news I forgot about. This happened last season too. Last offseason, by the way, where it was a different team, but we ended up getting the pick. Not this year. The Pels had our first round pick, in which, to be honest, it really didn't matter. We lost that one. We were supposed to have the 1. We dropped all the way down to the 5. The Pels get the pick. So we're not getting a top player. So we have the pick 21 and 30. That's bad management on me. That's just from me not playing this series for a while and then coming back to it. Yeah. No, we had 2 first-round picks, but they weren't ours. So here are the big prospects that we were looking at during the season. and where they're gonna go. We are gonna be playing them in next season. Hopefully those will be some nice key matchups right there, nice fun ones to play. Urban Waters does go #1 overall though to Memphis. So he was the one who's kind of more, he's definitely a scorer, had a little bit of defense, like average defense. Wendell Daniels right here, the highest overall in the draft class, absolute beast at scoring, no defense at all. And then you got Greg Carson right here, who's a good scorer, a two-way player basically. So Urban Waters does go #1, 6'5", shooting guard from Cincinnati. He's gonna be in Memphis with John Morant, bro. That's gonna be, it's not gonna be a fun team to play, man. Wendell Daniels, that's a good pickup right there with whatchamacallit for Indiana right there with Brogdon, Oladipo, and then they get him. And then Timberwolves go for point guard. I didn't really scout, so I didn't know much about him. And then Greg Carson is gonna go to the Knicks at the 4th pick in the draft. So I tried trading up this whole time. I was attempting to trade up. We just didn't have the assets to pull it off, or we were gonna have to give up not Colin Sexton, Darius Garland or Monty Terry. And I was like, nah, it's not happening. So we skip ahead to our pick. Unfortunately, we gotta see if we can find some sort of gem, maybe that could develop or something. That's gonna be the move. So let's see if we could find something right here. Like our needs are most likely shooting guard. We got a plethora of small forwards. We're good at power forward and center. So shooting guard and center really what I feel like we need. 2 great point guards. We got depth at small forward with Kevin Porter, Cedi Osman, and Joe Harris. So I feel like we're good at small forward. It's just getting our center situation locked down, and then we really need a shooting guard. So right here though, I'm looking at Keith Ward. He had an A+ potential, and well, not Keith Ward, my bad. Luis Cheeks is who I was looking at. Keith Ward was higher overall, but he did not have the potential at all, so I just stopped looking at him. As you see, I'm trying to trade. I'm like, maybe we just get some picks in for next year, or maybe trade back a little and then get it like a 1st rounder. But nothing really popping out here, or some sort of good player obviously, but yeah, there's really nothing amazing here. Look at Draymond. It's ridiculous. Robert Covington, Brook Lopez, nope. So we can't find nothing. We end up selecting Luis Cheeks. I'm saying Mo Cheeks. Luis Cheeks though, he's a great interior defender, good inside, and with A+ potential. So I'm gonna send him down into the G League most likely, and let him develop down there. Maybe he comes up later in the season. We'll see. So we skip ahead to the next one. Looking for something. I was like, maybe a shooting guard. There wasn't nothing left. So I'm looking to trade our pick. Philly gives us a nice 1st rounder next year, and then all we have to do is swap seconds. So I was fine with that. Just get a pick for next year. Really just that's all we really did. Give it up, get an extra pick next year, and that's it. So yeah. So we go into free agency. Basically, we pick up the team options on those our guys right there, and then qualifying offer extended to Terrence Davis. So we are gonna have Sexton, Garland. We need a shooting guard. We got Terrence Davis still, but qualifying offer, we'll see. Small forwards, I feel like we're good. Kevin Porter hopefully could develop. Cedi's an amazing, look at that A, and that B+ perimeter defense. I like that. And Joe Harris is our sniper. I feel like small forward we're good. Obviously we could have definitely a much better, higher overall, but that's about it. And then power forward we're solid, and then center we need somebody. Since JaVale hit the market. Look at this free agency class though. Giannis, Kawhi, Paul George, Tatum, Bam. And I realized I'm dumb. I forgot to put that where these guys went. So maybe I'll put that in the beginning of next episode. But yeah, I'm going after PG. I want to get him. It's a lot of offers. Oladipo is 0 right now. Probably going to target him if we can't get PG. So we'll see. Right here, look at that. Look at that deal right there. That's expensive. So we give him an offer real quick. It was 100. I checked it after. And he had a few hundred, so I was like, maybe we get lucky. For center, though, I was looking to get someone. I see Bobo right there. He is restricted, unfortunately. Boogie as well. Who else was down here? Jarrett Allen, Marquise Chris. Looking back, I feel like I probably should have went for him, too. But right here, we're going to go for Bobo. So hopefully we can pull him off right here. Nice little 3-year deal. 2 and then a player option. And we actually do get him. I'm not going to renounce the rights on Terrence Davis, but I do want Bobo right here. And unfortunately, the Nuggets are going to match and then PG goes to San Antonio, who was already the 3 seed last year. So it's gonna be a tough year. So plan's not going great this year for the offseason so far. Now it's Oladipo. I'm going for Oladipo. Hopefully we can pull that off. We got Boogie as well. We're gonna go after since we lost out on Bobo, and then JaVale. We're gonna bring him back on a 1 year, hopefully. And skip ahead. We do get Boogie and JaVale, so that's good. 2 solid centers right there. So I feel like we're gonna be good at center for this next few seasons. Right here though, Oladipo. It says he signed somewhere else. We're gonna skip ahead right here, and he's still a free agent, so I guess he didn't. So we gonna redo our offer again. Basically the same thing really. I don't remember exactly what I changed. Right? Okay, we go in. Oh, I changed it to a player option, right? No? Maybe? Should throw a no trade clause in there. Damn. I really don't know if that would have did it, but you know, that could have helped possibly. But look at, he's got a lot of hundreds, man. It's tough out here. It's tough. Hopefully we can pull it off. But just in case we don't get Oladipo, I'm looking at Josh Richardson and possibly Donovan Mitchell as well. But once Donovan's on a restricted free agent offer, I decide to offer him a max, see if it works out. We do get him to sign with us, so that's awesome. Unfortunately, Utah can match. So let's see if they end up doing that, and they do. And then Oladipo goes to the Knicks. So we're not getting a shooting guard, which I feel like we really needed. So I'm looking at Josh Richardson now. We make an offer, 3 under 100. I wasn't trying to pay him like hella money. He's only 81 overall. It wasn't a major, so unfortunately we're not gonna get him. I end up looking at Tim Hardaway. Not many badges, but he's got the attributes to hopefully be solid. So that's the plan right there. Hopefully we can get him. Terrence Davis also, we got to bring him back. He's prepared to accept the offer from the Hornets, about $9 million a year. We gave up some picks for him, so I really want him. So I'm gonna give him that extension. He's got good shooting, good defense. So I match it. $9 million right there. He's gonna be in the starting lineup to begin this year. Hopefully he could pay off and do his thing. So we'll see. So hopefully I didn't mess up on that one. Skip ahead now. So now here is a look at our roster going into this next season. Unfortunately, didn't get what I wanted, man. I was really hoping we were gonna get some sort of solid star, and the player progression was gonna boost us up. We can't pull it off, so it's gonna be another year of development. Hopefully we could get 500. I'll let you know right now, the player progression goes good. Hopefully Boogie and JaVale could be nice players for us. I'm trying to do something, so I look for possibly trading Colin, Sexton, seeing if we get something. Possibly I like Tyler Hero, but I really don't want to go Seti, so basically just swapping dudes. So I didn't like that one really. PJ Washington would have been interesting. The Knicks are stupid. I wasn't gonna cheese the system on that. Obviously I would take that deal. Maybe not right now. I would still take it. I would just flip Boogie or someone later. But yeah, is what it is. Offer for Jamal once again. I'm not gonna. Come on, that trade doesn't make sense. Jamal ain't leaving Denver. So here's a look at development. This got me excited at least. Colin Sexton progressed very well. Monty Terry progressed very well. Even Boogie's still going up. Darius Garland, I wish it was a little better there. Kevin Porter went up +3 overall. I like that. His defense was a lot better. Terrence Davis went up a little bit as well. Billy Hawkins, our 2nd round pick from last year, ended up progressing very well as well. So skipping ahead, training camp. Let's see if we could get some of these dudes' potentials to go up, and we get one more good year of progression, and then really get some sort of star. Maybe we get some during the trade deadline. We'll see, man. We'll see how this team does. I'm gonna give Terrence Davis some untapped potential. Hopefully he could progress. We're gonna send Colin Sexton as well. Might have to, if he goes off this year, man, we're re-signing him. So I might have to stick with the 2-guard system. They're both young, man, so that's the move most likely right now. We'll see what happens later. And then Kevin Porter also got one as well. We needed to sign one more player. I go with Quinn Cook at point guard, just because he was cheap and he's just gonna ride the pine. Quick look at the rotation before we get out of here for this one. This is gonna be the team, man. I believe our power ranking is like 25th, so really gonna have to outperform what we're supposed to be doing. So hopefully we could pull that off. Yeah, really hope it's not a bad season. So I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.